Hey, we're actually outside a weird state, Kuwait City. We are in the Figurama head office, and it's an honor to be here. We're invited to attend the convention this weekend for Fest, and it's wrong to me. I really appreciate you inviting us over. We're Joel Bashinda, and what we're going to do is we're going to go over an interview. There's a few things that were sent out of the press pack which I haven't seen on the website. I haven't seen actually anywhere else. So I think it's important to go through those. We've should up to give his view on them and sort of be sharing community. So keep watching the Hey, we're back. As I was saying, we are joined by Shannon, the CEO of Figurama Collectors, and we are in their head office in Kuwait. So, again, I just want to thank you for the invite. It's a honor to be here. And again, this is our fourth time meeting, and it's good to actually be on your home turf this time. Thank you, Alex, for coming. It's a pleasure to see you after COVID, the lockdowns. Yeah, it's the first, you are the first meet part of that we meet after the COVID. So it's very nice to have you here in Kuwait, especially in Figurama office. Okay. No, it's going on. I very appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Neil. So again, what we're going to do is, this is going to be a quick fire round. We're going to test the CEO on his own brands. They're created these subcategories for their types of balls. There's quite a few of them to kind of go through. So I just want to raise the actual title and then get a shout out to run through, then I'll score about 10 if he gets it right. So the first one here we have is the Elite Exclusive Series. So basically the Elite Exclusive, it's our highest top line, I would say. It's usually a very complicated or complex statue design with a lower quantity, and usually it's above 1/6 scale. The naming came based on the exclusivity of the product. As you all know, the first product we have launched is the Remember Stan. From there, the Elite Exclusive name came. And it's what the high price due to the complexity. And we see high price is it's something that matter of the horse. It's really not like that high to compare with the same of the land with the market. But basically, it's like the demand for someone in this line, the Trigun, Helsing, we have Silent Head 2, and Cassin Bay as well. So yeah, basically, it's a complex pieces that are high but executives. Sure, and then also we've dabbled about. I mean, it's very exclusive. The edition size was 200. Yeah, stuff. We've talked about that. So can't spend better. And also not to forget Playmore, which I know absolutely nothing about Playmore. I saw that piece in the office yesterday. And totally by that. The detail on that. I love the iridescent paint, the way kind of go past is like the kind of purple glow. I think it's sort of Priscilla. So this is stunning. It's absolutely stunning beats, and I just so much so many things for it. And that was a production piece, by the way. Yes, it is. And then also you have the Vernui Kenshin. Yes, so Haitian. And the other is the Ning Butcher side. To be careful as well. We'll then move on to the Elite Fandom series. So basically, the Elite Fandom is the second in vital team, and as the name suggests, it's about the fandom, and usually it's based on licenses that they are more popular, or to say more mainstream license that have a big fan base, and for that it's higher in quantities, lower in prices, so it would be only affordable range for that. Wider range of product, I would say. It's usually 1/6. We don't go more than 1/6 for each fandom. And in this line, we have the famous Hunter Hunter. Yeah. We have Toppy Boards, the 7 Says Escalon, and the Bad vs. King as well. As I said earlier on, I don't understand. Can't tell the Hunter one. Is it this slide? And
and not the previous one because it's mentioned and saying the seven deadly sins. I mean, that piece, it's the biggest piece.
That's the biggest piece, by the way. It's even bigger than Attack on Titan, which is kind of as you could see.
And that one is then the LED effect on that. It's just one of the best flame effects. Absolutely, it's absolutely
it. And after that, yeah, it's impressive.
And then also, it's a new one you didn't mention, the Dura.
So, like -1 the points for, yeah, I've been definitely taking a point away from here because so that months, that's actually one where when me and my girlfriend started dating on her bookshop, she had part 1, part 2, she doesn't have part 3 yet. So I took it up, I started flipping through, and I think we talked about this yesterday before. It's like the artwork is very much like Astro Boy. It's like that kind of old style. Is that the original clear for 60? Something did like that, yeah. And it was also a black and white entity, yeah, back in the day. Oh wow, yeah.
So to take that and then this is something, and also the effect on the post. I'm really impressed with that. There is I don't know. There's other companies who use similar colorings to do other effects. Absolutely, and I don't think they need it. I think that prototype was great, but then the factory suddenly did this one was.
And I appreciate your comment, and we worked really hard to give this a fast lucid effect that it won't look cheap. In the same time, it will give him this ghostly kind of
a thick shot is spirit.
Yeah, it is because in the drawer it's amazing. It's the words are popping. However, everything else is like more desaturated, like the uranium itself, which is, I think, it's a nice contrast to the.
Definitely,
yeah, definitely.
And then we move on to the Elite diorama.
Yeah. So the Elite diorama, I get as the name suggests. Okay, it looks vast, but basically it's all about the diorama.
Yep.
It's the main focus rather than like the individual characters, and it's always a scene.
Like a snapshot.
It's got a snapshot of a scene. It's usually below 1/6 or like 1/6 and below, because it comes with lots of the scenario
had Easter eggs.
Yeah, and it's the next two. So like based on that, it should be like something that is like 1/8 scale of like dimensional and 1/6 there. And in this line, this really successful line, we do a lower price, like up to 500, and it's usually like not more than 1,000 and plus pieces for store limited edition size.
Not compared to set up a
print. It's a quick start. They have banned line, I would say, which is really good. And we have made a piece which was sold in this 50 minutes.
That's the one of that's really cool, like mossing frost affair. So it's great.
Yes. And we also have Lucan, which is our recent success story, let's say, in like of sales.
I was saying to you about that where a YouTube short or Facebook short popped up. I've never seen the anime. I just saw the Figurama statue. It's a like she'd like kind of thing, it's like a almost comical.
Yeah.
But it was kind of squeezed in the car and get I saw it pop up and it was too far.
It was too creepy.
If it pops up and it's in the name, and I'm like, oh yeah, I just watch out.
It's not as innocent as it looks, and the same goes for many rabbits. We were very bloody.
Yes, what's this one? Yeah, I think
was those two by flying.
An axe comes down.
Yeah, flies out, and that is like, no, so didn't expect that. It's like I like that Figurama. We love the ability stuff.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Well, look at it. They've changed something to them, didn't they? We will come to this. Yeah. Then we move on to the display collectors. So then the Elite Solo series. Yeah. Elite Solo, it's usually a single character with 1/6 or a quarter, like between these two scales. So like basically it's the focus is on the character itself, with some scenery around it to like push the feeling of the story and to predict that to duplicate that moment. So yeah, but it's basically a solo piece, and in this line we have blame, which is sci-fi. They're killing. I even find that his kitty. It's personally, I love this piece. The amount of details in the filling is really, I haven't seen it. You don't have. I believe that you are gonna see it in offices. We have it, and it was one I remember.
Where is Bumbar in the theaters?
Vampire after the piece is in the factory now. And that's the small point out. Yeah. Then we got the moving on to the elite figures. Yes, it is elite figures. Okay, speaking of this. Yeah. Elite figures, it's like what they're like 1/10 to 1/8 scale when you tuned down on. It's something that anyone can connect without worrying about the space.
Yeah.
It's a low weight, so even the shipping cost for this line is gonna be really reasonable. It's one of our top lines, Diamond and the Diode, and we sold out in just a matter of a few hours.
Yeah.
The price range is 500 and below, and it's also like limited pieces, so it is a successful line of Figurama.
I actually really enjoyed that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it when we did the YouTube.
Oh yeah, it was just like after the sales.
Yeah, so I watched that to prepare for the interview. Yeah, it was about Ben Sticker, so I put a little bit after and watched it.
Yeah, actually, yeah, by two, because I watched like
Chainsaw Man recently is what happened.
I enjoyed it, but something about it bothered me. And maybe it's because I watched the top version. I need to break.
Actually, it's like they're both by the same production now as Muffler. So yeah, like you can see the start this. But the relationship,
The action for both of them is fantastic.
yeah, just made it that dubbing.
Some of the story was just a bit plastic, bit checks the week. So I know what they're trying to do, because obviously it's kind of trying to go with that tongue-in-cheek for kind of like with One Punch Man, and where it's a bit of a junk about the whole, out of a,
Like the way it's, when everyone's got this like epic background story of why they did something, and basically Chainsaw Man just always get like, so then we move to the other side. It's a great anime though, and expect something amazing from the Figurama Collectors. Oh yeah, you can see a teaser tonight at conference.
absolutely. Yes. Sounds like the question.
Yeah, it's good. After mistake, and that's why for in the mistake instructors. That is matter. Then we know how to say. Another section.
Yeah.
They cut the ball. Oh, do you that?
Then we move across to the Diode.
Yeah.
Which I saw yesterday. I had a prototype of this, and
Yeah,
it's a very cool idea. Very good.
So basically, the idea box, it's a mission base. Python in Figurama with this. It's one of the first missions that we are having. It's a frame that have minimum of 6 layers inside.
Yeah.
And it's a capture from either anime or a video game.
Yeah.
But we have decided to go with Castlevania. So we have drawn by a specialized artist in pixel art. We have drawn a scene that is within the library, a scene in Castlevania Symphony of the Light.
Mm-hmm.
And you have produced this very affordable, high quality data box. Yeah, I mean, also, yes, it's like
a frame box. Maybe an inch or so deep. Yeah, they, as you said, they put the layers in to give the usual cans, and then said, it's paper.
always like these frames.
Yeah, but then we found it's high the quality, but
Yeah, it's definitely and it like comes with its own packaging. It's highly appreciated by Konami.
Yeah.
Okay, so and we are planning to have more of an anime video boxes and other figure games boxes.
Is that do we have growth to take that?
He was the initial point.
I remember something to alter about it.
Yes, absolutely. Then we move into the Diode cube line. Yes,
Which there are, I think, 6 of them out there. And unfortunately, the older ones are working great. We absolutely apply it.
yeah, so we were talking about opening here, like for the print line, actually. So basically, the Diode cube is the start of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's our new line. that we have released last year as the three own products that it's Castlevania, Silent Hill, and the Metal Gear game.
Yeah.
However, those designs were suggested to be changed by the licensors, and we have done a totally new designs, which I believe they have exceeded the previous ones.
Yeah.
And it's a new line that we are having. It's always 15 by 15 by 50 cm cubic. It's modular. You can collect and work your horizontal and vertically. You can build your own wall.
I would do that. Yes, possible. Absolutely.
And it's always a C. Like we and our plan for the Lego Cube is a word in a box, or a word in a cube.
A word in a cube.
Yes. So it's always a scene, figure out details, Easter eggs, and the chibi cute character. Yeah, is the chibified version of the character itself. We began with Konami, but there's other games coming, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I do actually think that with
the games like especially Silent Hill,
where you had the game, where as you're playing, you have these forced perspectives, is you kind of go in and you have a camera up in the third person immersion walk fast.
The isometric reality,
And I think that works really well for that survival horror.
Absolutely, so I do really like the Figurama ones as well. The only of Osprey look very too.
It's possible you won the one with war.
There's after the one.
yes,
Yeah, if I can, because I heard this too.
yes.
But yeah, I do have to say that it's a shame if you're skilled to pull the growing as well.
Yeah,
As it when you see all six swim together,
yeah.
they all complement each other.
Absolutely. Then
Yeah, so
however, we will come with another area 3. We have this line in this year, so we will have a total of 6 and maybe more.
yeah, that's also that's a really never like it. And again, it's affordable and
It's very affordable.
and it's like shows the point side of things and just
15 by 15 by that's the old kind of
I trust in the word, but with the thing that Brandy Bowen initially decided with his pieces was he made his pieces so that the footprint was small on the statues and on the busts with this big. And the digitized for a kind.
Yeah.
We see it a different day where the prices of shipping costs and practicals are much shop, but he made them such a low price, such a high dishes as that everyone could find them. And then also you could then have a shelf with each Tetsa on that shelf, so you have the return customer, and it's a great business.
it's like a connector with the lined
Because we'd Devil Island and so have a fight more and with the other pieces like that, they're fantastic, but you only can display a certain amount out of observe. Yeah, so you need to keep that open.
There's the intention, and hopefully that the collectors are gonna appreciate this line. Then we are open for suggestions for any licensors with.
Of course, yeah.
But you were worth the versions about it in with work.
Cool. A guy that wouldn't be workable.
Because it's outbox.
Yeah, and the fight was they did find the factory.
The character can more.
Yeah.
However, if he's inside a close place like a factory or the headquarters, I will plan. Actually, I work a lot too. Well, sure, about. I know that they are a big kind of guy.
I had to choose fun fact. So you digressed.
Yeah. Then we move on to the elite bus series. Okay, so basically it's the bus line. And as you know, we are the first company who have begin to give a bus to stand with our swap ones for the head. And we thought why we don't sell them, but in a quarter scale. So if it's a 1/6, we would do it as a quarter and we will sell it. And that's what happened with the Claymores and the Dippin' Band as with as Helsing. It's very successful line, affordable, and if you can't afford it, the bigger starting, you can have a piece of it as a bust. The same details, the same at one t-shirt.
Yeah. Are you very ready to the new piece?
And well, You missed a plug in the new piece. I would leave it to the guys' suggestions, or you can even suggest yourself. No, the Super Rebel Meat Lost. That's part of this plug. Yeah. It's something that we had released back in the summer. And we are setting this line. So again, there's a missing door and I got the yeah. And when that's actually the end of all of those things. So you actually, I think you got about 60% out of that. And yeah, because you lost a lot of marks from not mentioning the statues. So I'm going to make quite harsh it, but it could hear the title to fix it up. So then what we're going to do is just going to we'll finish up there. Yeah, and so let's thank Chiller for his time. Thanks you very much. We are going to do several more kind of interviews, but we're going to kind of cut them into sections so that it's more digestible. So thanks for your time, everyone. Thank you, Shana. Thank you, Alec. And it's like good to have you here. We have that. We are for an amazing conference. We have tonight. Oh, definitely. Very difficult to think this out. So thanks, everyone. Take care. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And leave a comment below if you have any questions. So take care. Peace.